Hello, everyone. And why do I have this? It's romantic. It is nice. It's beautiful. So why? I wanted to look for my red long gloves and I cannot find it. So I don't know what I did with it, but I repacked a lot of things and I'm sure my red gloves is somewhere, somewhere. So let me put this away and ask you, how are your Valentine's Day? Do you feel the love? Do you feel the love for yourself? And then, if you are in a relationship, do you have the love and the expression of love for your beautiful partner? So, happy Valentine's. So, today's special is a special show. I've got two amazing couples that's going to come and share and tell us what is love got to do with it. And then tell us what do they do to communicate. And yes, there is a quiz. I'm going to ask them two questions of what's the, well, I cannot tell now because then I can prepare because I behind the scene I can see them. I don't want them to prepare, but I want to see how good I know their partners. I'm so excited. But I have my buzzer here and I will be using them because I know they're going to get the answers. There will only be two questions each, so we will do it in between. Well, first of all, I want to thank my two beautiful sponsors for helping me to have this amazing show. I am Sanet Van Breda, and I create space and stages for millions of people around the world to share their wisdom, their brilliance, and their transformative stories. And through these two amazing sponsors, I can continue to do the Power Hour TV show. So I'm truly blessed. So first of all, I am going to play beautiful Chaminda's video, and he is here today. And then I would also love to play Jose's video, but let me start with Chaminda's one. Chaminda, here we go.
Clients can feel like wandering through a maze with no exit. Frustrating, right? Hey, I'm Chaminda Tennakoon, CEO of CT Marketing. I've helped countless entrepreneurs find their way out and find their clients in just 7 days. And if you are tired, feeling stuck, I'm here to help you. When you book a call with me today, I'll give you access to my $997 course from zero to clients in just 7 days. It's like a GPS straight to your clients that you've been looking for. And here's the best part. If you book a call today, my team will build a free landing page for you.
They have made the biggest difference in my business.
I highly recommend them.
Chaminda's team, I would go with Chaminda's team any day, and I would highly recommend.
I think you're the greatest blessing I believe I've had in a long time in my life.
Just do it. You're not going to regret it.
Chaminda, my beautiful sponsor, and his wife is here, and beautiful Katie and Spencer is here. So, my beautiful ones, this glasses is heart shaped, but it's also when you give me an inspiration, and then I will put my glasses on, or goosebumps. I call it goosies. So may I ask, my beautiful Chaminda, seeing your video, and I know that you wanted to you're gonna do another video because that one was in 24 hours you had to do. First of all, I want to say thank you for being my sponsor. But seeing your video and you are sponsoring me, how are you feeling?
Well, I'm honored to be working along with you. Forget about the sponsoring and everything, but what you're doing is amazing. And we're working together, which is the best thing. And me and my wife, Upuli, we love you and also my team, actually. They are so excited to see you. And most of my team says, oh, the dancing session started.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much to the both of you. So, may I ask you, will you please introduce yourself? And then, Utuli, if you can introduce yourself then, and then we will go to Katie and Spencer, please.
Well, I'm Chaminda Tennakoon, the CEO of CT Marketing. We've come a long way, so we are helping entrepreneurs find their ideal clients and save their time. So that's us. And this is my wife. She has been the heart of everything of my business. So hopefully.
Hi, thank you, Sanet, for the opportunity. Um, I'm Upuli Tennakoon, and we are working together to help the entrepreneurs. And we have been doing that for like 3 years now, and it has been an amazing journey. So, so blessed to be here today with all of you.
And I do see you have got red on. I forgot about the red, and then I just tried to pull something together. That's the umbrella. But I do have glitter on with my shirt, so thank you so much. So, my beautiful Katie and Spencer, please introduce yourself.
I'm Katie Jones. Sorry, I've got a really yucky cold, so my voice sounds kind of scratchy, but I'll do my best. I was a classroom teacher for 12 years, and just a couple years ago made the move to working full-time with Spencer in Jones and Four.
And I'm Spencer Jones, the CEO of Jones and Four, and we help people who feel exhausted and drained get in touch with their infinite energy to feel alive and energized and love life again. And it's been amazing to have Katie by my side, supporting this and guiding it, and now both leading it, right? I'm CEO, she's COO, but we're leading this movement all around the world, and we're excited to be here. Thank you, Sanet, for the opportunity, and good to see you again, Chaminda, and great to meet you, Apuli, as well.
And you.
Thank you. And what did I call you, Spencer?
The nickname I have received is a Prince of Positivity.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Exactly, Chaminda. Exactly. And you know, my beautiful ones, I sent a few photographs to the network so that I can choose, because we normally don't have a couple, but this is a special series of 3 that I have couples. And I was tremendously surprised when I took that outfit of yours, my beautiful Spencer, because that is one of the things that is like for me outstanding from you. You have this orange jacket or that checkered suit. It's like you are truly amazing, and your clothes express the positivity king. You are, or prince, you are definitely that. So, my beautiful ones, we're going to talk about love, and we're going to talk about communication. So, I am going to start with the ladies, gentlemen. I'm going to start with the ladies. So, my beautiful Upuli, thinking back towards when you met Chaminda the first time, what was the first thing that impressed on your heart?
Um, like when I first saw him, I was like, "Have I seen you from somewhere? Do I know you?" It was like I knew him, but I just can't remember. And he got the same feeling, and actually, he believed in me from the beginning. So nobody believed in me, but he did. I think that was where I trusted him, and I started loving him.
That, that is so beautiful. And can I ask you your second question? Who is the listener and who is the talker in your relationship?
He's the talker.
Like- So, Katie, can you tell me as well on your side, my beautiful one?
Who's the talker and who's the listener? He's the talker.
Now, what did you see in him? When you met, yeah.
I guess one of the things like outwardly that shows his inside is his smile. Like I feel like a big thing for Spencer is he just has this radiant smile that absolutely his soul shines out through it. I guess that was kind of the thing that really caught my eye.
And do you also agree he's the talker and you are the listener?
Yes.
I must just tell you, ladies, my mom always said, Sanet, God was very good for you. You got somebody that has two ears and almost don't talk a lot because you talk too much. It was so funny when you showed Spencer is talking so much. It's so beautiful. And can I ask you now, Katie, when Spencer asked you to marry him, what was the first thing that came to mind?
Oh my goodness, that's a really good question. I kind of felt like almost like fate or like this feeling of like, yes, of course I'll marry you. Like this is what we're supposed to do. This is it. This is the next step. I guess that's kind of what washed over me when he asked. And of course I said
That's
yes.
beautiful.
So
Yeah, yeah. How beautiful. And hopefully, on your side?
I think it was the same like Kate is actually was the next step, the next big step, because we had a long way to go, and I think that was a huge step for both of us. I was like, hell yeah, let's do it.
Wow. That is so beautiful. So, your first questions, ladies. I'm going to ask Bully first. What is Shaminda's favorite color?
Blue. It's kind of like navy blue.
And is that right, Chaminda? And we do have a comment as well, but we will get to now. And Natalie have given us a comment. She said, hello from Canada. Hello, Natalie. Okay, and Katie, what is... I don't know what you're going to say because I'm seeing Spencer with so many colors. I can only say rainbow, but I can be mistaken. What is Spencer's color?
his favorite color is blue.
That was easy, lady. That was easy. So now I'm going to go to the gentleman. So, Spencer, I'm going to start with you. So, my beautiful Spencer, the first time you saw Katie, what went through your mind and your heart? But I actually want to spend time with the heart because my beautiful men, not a lot of men can tap into their hearts. So I want to ask you both for what was in your mind, not on your mind. In your mind, I have to make sure I put the right wording in your mind and in your heart.
Oh, great question. When I first saw Katie, back when we first met, we both dressed a little differently than we do now. We both wore much more like 70s hippie style clothes. And so one of the thoughts I had is, hey, there's a person who's willing to be themselves, right? To just be them and shine. And from there, then meeting Katie and talking with her just felt in my heart of caring, of love, of just raw authenticity. And I love that.
So, my beautiful Spencer, when we met the first time, I asked you to dance. Oh my goodness, we were dancing, and it was an instrumental song, and you pick up your little dog and you start dancing with your dog. I just love you the first time I met you. But can I tell you something? When the two of you came onto screen, it looks like you were like in a heart shape, and you were complementing each other. So I'm so thrilled that you are working together because you both is the magic. Is the magic. Is the magic. So your second question is, are you ready?
We'll see. I'm not sure.
So if you've got something heavy on your mind and on your heart and you really have to convey it to Katie, Do you prepare before the time? And then how will you start with that conversation?
Oh, that's harder than her favorite color. It's like already it's red. I have the answer. I know this. Um, okay, so if something's heavy on my heart, do I prepare to say it, and how? And I would say yes. I do my best to prepare myself to say it and share it. Although it never goes the way I plan, right? Like of how I want to share it, I just start bumbling over my words, or just like just word vomit. It just all comes out, and share it with her. But um, I try to portray it in a way where obviously it's a safe place, not judgmental against whether it's something with our relationship or with other people, and just to be open. I was not always that way, right? At all, by any means. I really struggled with that, but to be able to share what's deep on my heart, or weighing me down, feeling heavy, in a way that, okay, how can I say this in a way that's supportive, and helping Katie know what I'm needing or looking for from it, and sometimes just being flat out like, I just need to share this, get off my chest, or I would love your advice on this thought, or whatever that is, and preemptively start that so she knows what I'm hoping for or expecting from the help. That's been huge. So, and then I just say however it comes out, and it comes out, and we go from there.
I love it. I love it. On Sunday, we could, one of the beautiful couples could not come through. And Spencer and Chaminda, you know, Scott, he's one of our Mr. Hots. So it HOT stands for Euros of Tanzanite. And as in the Diamond Beauties, we've got now 25 tea parties a week. So we've got 5 ladies that is having a half an hour session, and we call them Mrs. Spots from Beauty and the Beast. And then any lady can phone in and feel they belong to a community with love. They feel like they're seen and they're heard. And Mr. Hotz in the Tanzanite Euros is doing the same. So Scott is Mr. Hotz for Tuesday, and anybody can, if of the men can dial in and see if Tiger is on a Friday, Mr. Hotz. Sorry, Mr. Hotz. So they started off, so they did a video for me, and what for me so beautiful, they ask each other in the morning. I'm so sorry. They ask each other in the morning, how can I love you today? And at the end of the day, they will ask, did I love you the way that you wanted? So that Scott can learn how to love and um, attend to Lisa's needs, and vice versa. And I thought it was so beautiful. So just something that I remember of Sunday. So thank you so much for that, my beautiful Spencer. So Shamenda, it's your turn. It's your turn. So please tell me, when you saw Upuli the first time, what went through your mind and your heart?
I was actually interviewing Upali when I first saw her. So it was a virtual interview, but when I asked the questions from her, I felt like she had a great vision. I could see from her eyes, but there was no support, and I felt like no one believed in that broad vision, and I genuinely wanted to help her no matter what. I didn't have these kind of intentions at the time. Honestly, I didn't. But then my genuine thought was, I am going to help her no matter what to get her to wherever she wants to go. And I think that was the reason we have this kind of love, and she loves me that much. I think that's
That's beautiful. And I must just let you know, thank you so much for taking time out of your vacation, your holiday, to do this interview. So you, the whole family and every is on vacation, and you are taking time out. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So
That's
now your question. If you've got something hard that you need to discuss or something difficult, do you prepare yourself, and then how do you approach that?
well, I don't prepare, but the moment I have something going on, Puli knows. It's like I don't know how she knows. It's like, oh my god, I'm trying to show that nothing is going on, but no, I can't hide it. And then she's like, "Tell me." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I try not to tell sometimes as well, but no, I have to until I put it out. She doesn't leave me alone. So tell me and get it out so you are relaxed. And yeah, that's helped me a lot. Yeah, I don't have to
Really?
plan. Thank
I
God for that.
I love it. I love it. So are we going to ask the gentleman two more questions? So Shaminda, are you ready?
Absolutely.
When when is your now I know exactly the Afrikaans word, but let me just quickly, what is your married date when you got
Marriage
married? What? Yeah.
is the 23rd of August.
Okay. Because a lot of men don't know that. Okay. Spencer, and you and the both of you.
I
It
hope
is
it's
me.
right.
She just said yes anyway, so you feel
Oh,
good.
no, it's for me.
Oh my gosh, ours is May 25th.
Wow. That's incredible, incredible. So, my beautiful ones, I am so happy. That's one of the things that my husband never forgets is when we got married. So, we got married on the 10th of November, 1990. So, this year we will be 35 years we will be married. So I can just say that, yeah, he is one of those that is just remembering dates, and he is truly amazing. And he makes the most delicious food, and he cooks for us. And that is part of his love language. So you can now hear where I am going to. Okay. So do you know each other's love language? So who, and I'm not going to say who would like to go first. Who knows that their partner's love language? Okay. Spencer, go.
Well, I know mine, but Katie's is like gifts, like gift giving. So just like little things, and not necessarily words of affirmation, but just saying, "Hey, I see you. I appreciate you. Those things you do, right? Those little, like even just little notes here or there, is something that she really loves."
And
Wow.
Spencer's is definitely touch.
Spencer,
Like hugs and
Spencer,
pats.
I love touching. I love hugging. I love that. I love that. And you, my beautiful Shamanda and Puli, what is your love language?
Well, I think, it, we keep kind of, I kept testing it. So I think I'm still guessing. I had a feeling recently that it's the time. So spending time with her, I think it's the most like giving attention and spending time is probably the love language than gifts or anything else. But mine, I'm not even sure.
Looks like he needs all five, but but like Spencer said, words of affirmation and quality time. So those two are the
Oh,
most
wow.
important ones for him. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. So I have got something here. So my beautiful Spencer and Katie, you were in Romania, and you were also at Dragon's Castle. Just Dragon's Castle is more almost on the hillside, if I can say that. But then that town just below that, that I bought this flute at one of those markets. So I just wanted to tell you that I've got something that where you were, because I loved your photographs. That's next to Dragula's Castle. This I bought a few other things as well, but mostly for my son. When I got to the airport, I had a coffin with Dragula inside. Everything went well because it was in my hand luggage until I got to South Africa. Oh my goodness. That was explanation and a half and a bribe because I had to pay because in South Africa there's a lot of bribery. So I think that they didn't mind about the coffin and the Dracula inside, and it was not a big thing, but they really wanted the bribe, and they knew I didn't want to leave. Put it in the box, and they said they're going to throw it away. So they knew I'm going to take it. So naturally, I had to pay them a little bit to be able to walk out with it. So I gave my son the dragon, the coffin and the Dracula inside, and he said, "I said you must please treasure this because I've paid it in euro, and I had to pay the lady at the airport." Oh wow! So my beautiful Katie, I'm going to start with you. What is the biggest things that you think that communication in a relationship? What is the biggest thing that you maybe can give somebody or a viewer out there that can help them to maybe better their communication? Because a lot of marriages is not working because of the communication.
Yeah. I think a big thing is finding a way to have difficult conversations. Like if there's something in your relationship that is weighing you down, like you're feeling like, man, this isn't working for me. It's hard to have hard conversations, right? That's why we don't, because it's uncomfortable. And I think it's just really important to find a way to just start. And I know for Spencer and I, like something sometimes we'll do is I'll be like, I need to have like an overly emotional conversation right now. Like that he knows like, okay, we gotta talk about something, but it's almost like a funny way to lead into it so that it kind of like eases the way. So I think it's just finding whatever works to be able to open up those tough conversations and then just have them. Because once you start, I feel like, at least for us, like I feel like we work through it, but it's getting started because it's so uncomfortable to say, this isn't working great.
Right. The beginning of it is hard to initiate it, but the feeling at the end, we, at least for me, have felt closer, more connected, more, I mean, intimate, I guess, but just like in the sense of like we're really connected that much more after that conversation. Not saying the conversation was easy, but by the end of it, it was much tighter. We were much more connected.
Wow, I loved it. And Shaminda and Upuli, on your side?
So whenever there's like a conflict or something, the question that I asked from Chaminda is like, do you want to be right or do you want to be in love? So here it's not I'm right or he's right. It's like we have to be in love, right? It doesn't matter because we're in it together. And then we just like have the hard conversation even though it's hard. Sometimes there are ups and downs, but at the end we're just gonna solve it and move forward. I think that's what we do.
Yeah, no, I have to add something to it actually. Yeah, I was kind of well, I still am a little bit high ego kind of guy, but I used to be a lot worse before. But Upuli helped me get through that, and yeah, now we think about whether because when you want to be right, it doesn't work that way. You got to prioritize your family, your loved ones, than being the guy, and yeah, now it's very very helpful, and we have conversations and they ease our pressure, and yeah, we get back, and like uh, Spencer said, after that we feel so much in love again. It's like sometimes we feel like, oh, it's good we had this
Yeah.
kind of a little fight
Yeah.
because we needed this kind of love. Yeah.
You needed this kind of love. So I have a beautiful Christiana from Canada. She said, such a beautiful couples, pleasure to watch and learn. Thank you for sharing your love with us. And she gave lots of kisses and sunglasses. So she had to put her sunglasses on a few times as well. So that is so beautiful. So I'm going to ask the two gentlemen the same question. So my beautiful gentlemen, when your I don't know if they do, but I will explain my situation, and maybe your wife does it, but not. Then you can just say no, they don't. But in the beginning, not the last 6 years, because the last 6 years I stepped into my power and I got my voice. But before that, if there was something difficult, I started to cry. And then my husband said, as soon as I started to cry, then he cannot hear me because now he's all worried and then he doesn't concentrate exactly what I'm saying because he also hears my emotion. So it was quite difficult. So a few years ago, we used to have a spoon, a wooden spoon. And then if I give him the wooden spoon, he can talk. And if he gives me the wooden spoon, I have to keep zip my lips because he takes his time and he concentrates what he wants to say, but then I interfere. So that worked for a little while, but it didn't work very long. But I must just say, now preparing him to say, I need to have this conversation, and I might have a tear, but I don't feel like it at the moment. Are you ready to take up the conversation? Are you in that space? And then he will say to me, no, Sanet, I've got too much to do with work, or I have this thing that I need to sort out with work, but we can definitely have it on a later date. So since we have that is really working so much. So I wanted to ask the gentleman, if somebody's sitting in front of you or your wife and she's crying, do you hear her or is it?
Yeah, I mean, if Katie's crying or emotional, like I hear it, I feel it. I want to help her, protect her, do what I can I mean, unless they're happy tears, I still hear it, right? But to help her feel better and whatever I can do.
Thank you. And you, Shaminda?
Well, yeah. Initially, I didn't kind of like the crying way, but then you got to get used to it, and now I'm like, okay, yeah, this is the way she's showing that she's sad and she needs me and my time and my attention. So yeah, now I'm like I said, different, and I spend more time and try to comfort her because earlier I didn't know these things. Obviously, I've been through a divorce for a reason because I didn't know any of these. I didn't know the languages or anything like that. But now I'm happily married and yeah, we are doing great. We love each other so much.
Wow, thank you. So, Shaminda, what's Mpuli's favorite color?
Oh, you're going back to that question. I thought I got away with that one. I thought it was purple.
Is it purple, Mpuli?
No.
I cannot press the button. What color is your favorite color?
It's pink.
Pink.
Yeah.
Purple's complimentary. It kind of works better. Right?
I'd rather be in love than being right.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I love the two of you. I love the four of you. You are amazing. So, Spencer, what is Katie's favorite color?
Red is her favorite, with purple being this right there, right second for her.
That's right. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So, my beautiful couples, I quickly want to play beautiful Jose's video to say thank you for sponsoring the show. And both you, Shaminda, and Spencer are part of the CLA. So that is how, well, I met you, Spencer, through the CLA, and I've introduced Shaminda to Jose. So if you can give me a second, I'm going to play his video. Thank you, my beautiful Jose, for believing in me and loving me. And thank you for sponsoring the show. I love you.
Hi, my name is Jose Escobar, and I'm the founder and CEO of the Connected Leaders Academy. We're a growing tribe, a community of some of the highest level entrepreneurs all around the world, over 440 plus members. We are in 46 states across the US and over 24 international countries, growing every single day to the tune of one new member per day on average, Monday through Friday, with a retention that's massively high. And why do we retain a lot of our members? Why are we growing so fast? Because we're bringing the best of all entrepreneurs from all different backgrounds under one roof. We're doing some special things here. If you're an entrepreneur, you want to scale your influence, make more money, get more clients, referrals, leads, collaborations, endorsements, you name it, this is the hub for you. Check out connectedleadersacademy.com. We would love to welcome you in. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Jose. I've got a comment here. Is Christina? Christiana said, I'd rather be in love than be right. Oh, beautiful. She loved that. Thank you so much. So now the next question is going to go for the ladies. This is Pom Poms from Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska. So my beautiful Katie, who is the biggest cheerleader in your relationship?
Ooh, Spencer. I don't know. I mean, yeah, we're both really supportive of each other, but I feel like Spencer is definitely like, come on, go after it. Like, you did it. Look at what you did. Like, I'll be like, well, I just did this. And he's like, yeah, but you did this and this and this too. Ah!
Oh, Spencer, you are a man true to my heart because our women love to be put on a pedestal by our man that we love. So thank you, my beautiful Spencer. Thank you, Katie. And in your relationship, my beautiful Chaminda and Upuli.
I think it's Upuli.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time she compliments all the time, and that's like, oh, I don't need this much of compliments. But yeah,
But then I just try to like test. Okay, I'm not gonna compliment him for a while, and then he's like desperate for compliments, and he's like,
oh, that is so beautiful. I love it. So, ladies, are you ready for your second question on your beautiful man? So,
Sure.
I'm going to ask Mapudi. If the money was there was no problems with money, or you can win a car, what will be Shaminda's dream ultimate car?
if money was not a problem at all, yeah. I think a house, a beach house. I think that's what he was talking about. And upstairs he has like a chair, and he's gonna sit there with our cat Fluffy. That's what he was saying. Yeah, he just wants to chill and
Oh,
listen
wow.
to music
And
or something.
beautiful. And what car will he drive?
A Range Rover, because that's his favorite, but I'm just saying a different one, but he's gonna stick to the Range Rover, I guess.
So is it a Range Rover, Shaminda?
yes.
Yes. And Katie on your side, and you can also bring in where you want to have a view if you want to.
I would say if money were not a factor in anything, Spencer would want to be able to travel anywhere that we'd want to go at any time, to be able to just like, boop, let's go. And maybe owning like a place in the mountains where we could go sometimes, because he loves mountains for sure. And car-wise, I guess maybe he'd buy himself a vet. But I really think he might just day-to-day drive his Prius like he normally does.
Yeah, pretty much. That is 100% correct. Yes.
Well, my beautiful Spencer, if do you, from a man's point of view, have a few tips that you can give to other men that is watching the show currently, or will be watching the show on the recording?
Tips as far as like
I'm so sorry,
connecting
on communication,
on communication. I mean, we could give lots of fun tips, but we'll see. For communication, I love what Chaminda said. Buli said was, you rather be in love than right. So remember, as guys, we always want to be right, or we feel like we need to be right. That it's okay that you're not right. You're in this partnership. You're having that conversation. So remember that. And one other tip is just be open. Like we, as men especially, we feel like we have to provide. We have to be the provider for it. It's what's taught to us and ingrained in us. And yes, providing and protecting our family is great. It's no way to do that. But sometimes we do that at the cost of actually connecting with our significant other, right? Of really building that connection. So you can still be the protector, but don't put up those walls and barriers between you and that other person. So be aware of that and let those go, because Katie can protect me as well. I can protect her. She can protect me. It's we're the same. We're equal.
That's so beautiful. Shaminda, can you also give the viewers out there a few tips? Thank you.
With any relationship, it's most of the time what happens is we try to put the into a scale and see, oh, I did this much, how much did that person do to us, and then compare and contrast and see, okay, where is this? And I've read in a book, I can't remember which book, but it says if you want to have a good relationship, you have to give 100% and expect zero. Most of the time people expect 50-50, or maybe 60-40. But if you give 100% and expect zero, then you can have a good relationship. I think that's one of the biggest keys to success, and be, in a good relationship you're not expecting anything. Um Apart from that, appreciate what is being done, and what my wife Upuli does every day in the morning. I hear her being grateful, and gratitude. She talks about everything, and you don't need a lot to be grateful for. Like, so it's even if you give a glass of water, that's you're blessed. So things like that. And when you are focusing on the good things about the other person, you don't see a little bad things. And even if you see a little one or two bad things, you can let them go. This person has done so much, and you're only focusing on that. It depends on where you focus. So yeah, appreciate what they're doing and be grateful to be with them, to be in love. Not many people have a loved one. So yeah.
Wow, that is for sure. There's a lot of the ladies on the Diamond Beauties that really have that immense. Um, I want to say need to be feel that they loved and hugged. There's a lot of lonely, especially ladies out there. So thank you so much for that. My beautiful Upuli, from a woman's point of view, can you give a few tips to the couples out there how to communicate and understand the other partner, the significant partner?
Yeah, so if somebody is not feeling right, just don't wait. I just do it. I don't wait. The longer we wait, it just, I don't know, it gets bigger. The issue gets bigger. So we just get into it straight away. And I think that's the biggest thing actually. Apart from that, like Chaminda said, take 100% responsibility to the relationship. And I'm new to all this, like marriage and everything, but those two things has helped me a lot. Yeah.
Thank you, my beautiful one. So, beautiful Christiana said, yes, great tips, guys. Stay open. And it is 100%, give 100 out of 100. I love it. Thank you so much, my beautiful Christiana. Katie, and from your point of view, as a woman,
Kind of like Upuli said about like if something's off, like address it right away. Don't let it sit and fester. I feel like early on in our marriage, that's something we didn't do is we just let things sit. And then they just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And it can start as something that's not even that big a deal, and all of a sudden it's huge because it's been festering and growing. So I think that's really important. Another thing is not keeping score. I feel like sometimes in marriages, like I can think of people I know and family members I know who it's like, it's like, well, I did all of this, but he didn't do it. And I did the laundry and I did the dishes and I think it's important to remember that there's kind of a flow with that. You find your roles. Like I do most of the housework, but Spencer will help sometimes. And like, I really appreciate that, but I'm not like keeping score like, ooh, I did 79% of the work this week on the house. How dare you? I think it's important just to remember that roles flex and change and that you're all doing something, like Spencer does like the snow removal, which we've had a lot of lately. you know, and like, so it all balances out and it's not important about how much or who did what. It's just about the fact that you're both working to make your relationship and your life and your existence work.
I loved it. Thank you so much, my beautiful Katie. So, my beautiful gentleman, a quick question. Tomorrow is Valentine's. So I don't know if you can share what you're going to do, but I don't want you to give out a surprise. What is Umpuli Shaminda? What is Umpuli's favorite thing to receive in a Valentine's situation? Because not all people is celebrating Valentine's as well. So what is her favorite thing to receive?
Well, at the moment we're on holiday, so she's missing Fluffy. So receiving Fluffy back is going to be the biggest thing. So tomorrow we're going back. I think that's going to be the biggest one, and I don't want to bring out any other surprises either.
Perfect. Are you happy with his answer, Mapuli?
Yeah.
Yes. That was not very convincing.
Surprises better be good, I'm guessing. So.
Spencer, I'm going to come back to you in a minute. Yes, beautiful sisters, don't let it fester and don't keep score. Wow. Power couples. Thank you, Cristiano. So, Spencer, yeah, you go.
We don't usually celebrate Valentine's Day too much. Like we might go out to eat or something like that. So really for us, like the thing that Katie loves to receive is just, it could be like a random gift or a compliment, just spending quality time. So like intentionally, like, yeah, I have a lot of stuff on work schedule for tomorrow, but tomorrow evening, no, let's just take time, hang out and decide what we want to do. Is it going out to eat and just spend quantity time, but quality time together, right? And see what we can do for that.
Yeah.
Is he right, Katie? Is he right?
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So, my beautiful ones, I'm going to come to the gentleman quickly. And Shaminda, please tell us how you and Puli is serving the world. What are you doing for your clients?
Everyone needs to find clients. So all any businesses, they are looking for clients. So we help them find clients. So we are helping them with social media marketing. We have a team. We allocate the team to do whatever they need with. Especially some of the clients, they need help with integrating stuff with landing pages, squeeze pages, websites. We do that, and on top of that, we help with up to booking calls. So content creation, reaching out, sharing content on social media platforms, and finding the ideal clients for them. And finding the ideal clients is the hardest part, because people just reach out to everyone assuming their ideal client. So we make sure they know the ideal client pretty well and reach out to them and book calls with them. So it's not like a pushy one, but doing it properly. So they find the clients coming in, and then they can close it.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much for serving the world with love. You are amazing. And what you're doing in Sri Lanka is totally mind blowing. My kiss to you.
Thank
Spencer,
you.
can you please tell the audience what you and Beautiful Katie is doing?
Yeah, Katie and I are helping people love who they are, go from feeling exhausted and drained, feel like they have to put on, masks and faces and armor just to go out in the world, and to really give them the power to be themselves authentically, truthfully, without guilt, without shame, and shine their true light. So, as a power couple, we come together, share our strengths, the things we've learned, and help people love themselves. So we're truly grateful to be able to do that.
I love it. So, my beautiful ones, I am going to ask you your golden nuggets, but just give your golden nuggets, not explanation, because we actually have 3 more minutes and we need to dance. So, Spencer, Spencer, what is your golden nugget?
The golden nugget is for you and everyone here to remember you are amazing, worthy, and enough just the way you are.
I love it. Are you ready for paparazzi?
I'm ready.
Ooh.
I love it, Katie. And you, my beautiful one?
My golden nugget is laughter is medicine.
Are you ready for paparazzi?
I am. The camera loves me.
Shaminda, what is your golden nugget?
Give without expecting anything back. That's my golden.
Are you ready for paparazzi, my beautiful Chaminda? My beautiful Uli, what is your golden nugget?
If you help enough other people get what they want, you can have everything you want.
Are you ready for paparazzi?
I don't know.
Wow. This was amazing, amazing. My beautiful couples, will you have a dance with me?
Love to.
Yeah.
My beautiful viewers and my beautiful Christiana and my beautiful Diamond Beauties Tanzanite Euros, will you have a dance with us? They said yes. They said yes. Here we go. Woohoo!
Walking on sunshine or dancing in the rain. Sprinkle me with fairy dust so I can fly away. Smiling at a moonbeam or squinting in the sun. Sprinkle me with fairy dust and cover me with love. From butterflies to eagles, oh, there's magic in that flight.
Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye.
Sprinkle